how effortlessly Kyle helped everyone around him and kickstarting careers. You know, you said that's an understatement. I cannot count how many times Kyle has kickstarted someone's career or passion and set their life on a different trajectory than they could have ever imagined. And it truly is unbelievable the type of guy he was. It's also incredible how many friends Kyle had. I think he had more friends than anyone that I know. He was one of the kindest, most loving people and could talk to anybody, but, you know, just had the widest variety of friends. I mean, you look around the room and the variety of people that Kyle brought together was truly astonishing. And his unique skill for bringing people together was one of his best. If you look around, there's a good chance Kyle introduced you to the person you're sitting next to. His passion for cars, however, was absolutely contagious. A lot of us had no idea the journey we were about to go on when we met Kyle. When I met Kyle, it's funny you mentioned this, it was also at a Sonic. And man, Kyle loves Sonic. I don't know how much he boosted the economy for Sonic, especially in the Nebraska area, but he deserves some credit there. But I rolled up to the Sonic at 180th and Center after getting an invite from Chase here. And I remember seeing this guy sticking a GoPro to a Fox body. And at the time, you know, GoPros had just come out, YouTube was kind of just becoming a thing. I didn't really know what was going on. But I had no idea this was Joey's beater bomb that he was putting this GoPro on. And just a few minutes later, the Fox body is pulling out. There's these street bikes behind it. Kyle's in the car right behind. He's got this huge camera. Never seen anything like this, you know, and I'm like 15 years old. I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I jump in my car and I'm following these guys. And Kyle's in the car behind, coordinating the race. Sure enough, they raced right down Center Street, back towards the meet, and then they pull in, and I'm like, that was the first street race I'd ever seen. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my life. I go up to Kyle, you know, because I can tell this guy, I think he's in charge of this deal. And I'm just like, what are you gonna do with this video? You know, that's so cool. And he's like, oh, I'm putting it on my YouTube channel, 1320 video. It'll be up in the morning. And I'm like, holy cow. This is the coolest guy I've ever met. So I go home, probably like most of you, once you met Kyle, you binge watch 1320 videos, right? I watched as many videos as one guy could watch in one night. And I was completely mind blown. After just one interaction period with Kyle, my love for cars had multiplied by 10. From this point on in my life, all I wanted to do was be a part of Kyle's crew. And I think a lot of you guys can relate to this, but all I wanted was one of those 1320 video shirts that said Film Crew on it. And I just wanted to be around Kyle and see what he was doing, because obviously he was doing cool stuff and everybody there loved him. And, you know, I could just tell he was the guy that brought this together. And I wanted to be like him. This was the first time in my life that I had been inspired by someone. And this is just a small example of how easily Kyle inspired other people. He did it without even trying. I mean, you can't watch a 1320 video without wanting to put a bigger turbo on your car, right? And you can't watch a video without wanting to pick up your phone and film your own video, right? It's just inspiring the way that he made this content. Kyle's passion for cars was extremely strong, right? That's what we all know him for, just for documenting everything. And I can guarantee if he was here, he'd have the most photos and videos on a cell phone in this room. And he'd probably have about 100 photos already from this morning. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe like 250 photos by this time in the day, because he would have saw that brick structure outside, taken 20 photos of that. he would have came in, taken photos of all this, all of you guys, and that was one of his best attributes. But it was almost exhausting how many times he would take photos. I mean, he'd pull his phone out for anything, and there was no stopping that. I mean, I remember just driving down the road in Australia. Cooper and I were talking about this last night, and there's a train on the side of the road that's like just driving, you know, just jooching along. And he slams on the brakes. We switch so he can film from the passenger seat. And I mean, we're following this train for like 20 minutes, you know, just getting videos, rolling shots of it. And that's just some of the footage that, you know, never saw the day. I'd love to know a statistic on how much of his content actually saw the light of day, but I mean, it's got to be like 5% because he took so many videos and pictures. And Matt and Fred, I'm sure you'll remember this. Man, we went to this zoo in Australia, and I'm not kidding. Kyle took a picture of every animal in the zoo. I'm like, Kyle, surely we could pass, you know, this exhibit with like these little birds, but we literally got a photo and video of every animal in the zoo, and then on the way back, got another one. And I think a lot of you guys can remember when Kyle first downloaded Snapchat. None of us were ready for how many Snapchats Kyle was about to take. I don't think the servers at Snapchat were ready. I mean, he had to be the #1 user of Snapchat, or top 5. I mean, his Snap stories were so long, like, to get through them was incredible. And at this point in his life, too, he wanted the permanent version too, but because Kyle was so particular, you know, downloading the Snapchat didn't count. So he would Snapchat something, then switch to his camera, and then retake the picture and the video. So it really extended the process, but it was, you know, just if he chose you for that day, you were on his Snapchat list, like you must have been in the recents or in a group chat. Like you're getting at least 100 Snapchats, cars, birds, food, puppies, you name it, and it was incredible. But he just loved documenting stuff, and it didn't matter if it was a car, or his friends, or anything interesting. He was so good at going out of his way to do that, and I'm gonna miss those Snapchats a lot. I also think Kyle was one of the best leaders that we could have asked for when we worked for him. And whether you worked for 1320 Video directly or you were a volunteer at one of his events, like I know many of you have done, he really just treated us all right. The meetings before the events were so fun. Like, they were more of a party than they were a meeting. I don't know how he pulled that off, but it was awesome. And he, you know, he just made these creative shirts and so many little things, never left a detail untouched. And it was awesome for us employees. It was really great. And he never stopped just there, you know. He always went the extra mile to make sure that his employees or volunteers were really taken care of, and really went out of his way for us. I love Kyle's sense of humor. I mean, you really had to go out of your way to piss him off. I mean, you could get away with a lot. I remember one time Alec and I went to the front desk of our hotel, told him we needed a key for his room. Went in his room at like 2 a.m. You know, we had a few drinks and we put pizza all over him. We put pizza on his arms. And then Matt, you were there. You were sleeping too. And I just remember we're in this crappy hotel, the walls are paper thin, and I hear Kyle wake up, and you know, I can hear through the paper thin walls his WTF, followed by that signature giggle that he had, you know. And then he comes out of the room, you know, knows it was us. It was just, I mean, never once did he have a moment of like anger, you know. He was just really such a bright, humorous guy. Another funny story, just one more before I go. I remember Kyle had this brand new drone. It was right when DJI came out, right? Like, this is state of the art. And we're in Colorado. There's a waterfall. Of course, Kyle's all over this, right? Like, this is a waterfall. That's like Kyle's phone is out of his pocket. You know, we're like a magnet to this thing. I don't even know what happened to whatever mission we were on before that, but we saw the waterfall. Drone is out. This is like the first flight. You know, batteries are charged. We get it hooked up. And Kyle's getting so close to the waterfall with the drone because he's just getting such good video, you know? And ultimately, the drone flew into the waterfall and was never found, you know? But that's our boy Kyle. Like, he was always going the extra mile for the best video and picture possible. That tells the whole story of Kyle. Like, he would never miss a shot. Like, he had to get in there, get the right picture, get the right video. It was awesome. We were so dang lucky to have Kyle when we did, so let's not let his legacy disappear. It's time to spread the great word of 1320 video more than ever. Wear your shirts, wear your hats, keep tagging those stickers wherever you go. And most importantly, remember to smile like Kyle.